Y'all, I am so excited for today's recipe. We are going to be making a beef stroganoff in the crock pot. I love making beef dishes in the crock pot because it makes the beef so tender, and this gravy is going to be absolutely delicious over our noodles. Let's get started, y'all. The first thing that we need to do is move over to our burner where we are going to brown our beef and cook some of our veggies. I have about 3 pounds of beef tips here, and to these beef tips I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of flour, some pepper. You want a pretty generous amount since there's so much meat here. And I'm going to add some salt. So I'm going to add the rest that's in here because there's not that much salt in here. And again, you want a generous amount since there's quite a bit of meat here. All right, now we're going to toss this to combine. Try to get that flour coated on all the little beef tips here, as well as distribute that salt and pepper. And the flour on here will help thicken the sauce for our stroganoff. Actually, it's the gravy, I should say. The gravy for our stroganoff. We're going to do one additional step that will assist with that as well, but it just depends on how thick you like your gravy. I like mine to be pretty thick. So now we're just going to take a skillet and we're going to heat the skillet up to medium heat. And once that gets heated, we're going to add some olive oil to our skillet. The oil has warmed up, so we're going to add in our beef tips. I'm not sure that we'll have enough room to do all the beef tips the first go around here, so we may have to do this in sections. And all that we're trying to do is brown these beef tips. We don't need to cook them. They'll cook in our crock pot. This first batch looks pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer this to my plate and then start on my second batch. Next thing we're going to do is, to the same pan, leaving all the brown bits behind, we're going to add in our onion. I have 1 full onion that I have diced here, and it's a yellow onion. I have turned my heat down to medium-low. The onions are just starting to soften, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic. I have 5 cloves of garlic here that I have minced. I'm going to add in some Worcestershire sauce. I have 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I also have 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard that I'm going to add in. I'm also going to add in 2.5 cups of beef stock. And this is where you want to try to deglaze the pan. Turn the heat up a little bit here. Get everything mixed around. Now I'm going to add my mushrooms. I have 8 ounces of mushrooms that I've sliced. Now I turn the heat up to like a medium-high because the only thing we want to do is bring this to a boil, which we have done. So now we're going to take this off the heat and we're going to transfer everything to our crock pot. Okay, so now we're going to put everything in our crock pot and get our crock pot going. First thing I'm going to do is add in the beef tips that we browned along with any accumulated juices. And now we just want to add the gravy mixture in. Let's see here. So make sure that's all nice and tucked in there. We are going to cover this and cook this on low for 7 to 8 hours or on high for 5 to 6. We are in a time crunch today, so I'm going to be doing it on high for 5 to 6 hours. All right, we're back. It's been about 6 hours, so let's take a peek at our beef stroganoff. Ooh, that looks really good. Let's see here. Let's give it a good stir. Oh yeah, that meat looks super tender. Just stirring it around is like breaking apart here. What you think, baby?
So good.
It does look good. So there's just a couple things that we have to do here at the end. One of them is we have to mix in this slurry. For the slurry, I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch with 2 tablespoons of water. And this is just to thicken this up a bit, to make it more of a gravy consistency. And then I have a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And I am going to be adding to this 1 cup of sour cream. So let's do that really quickly. And then I'm just going to whisk that together. Now we're going to add this to our beef stroganoff and get that mixed in. Try to be gentle because the meat is so tender that it actually will just fall apart at this point. All right, y'all, I think this gravy is perfect now. You'll want to serve this over some sort of egg noodle or any type of noodle you'd like. If you choose to, you don't have to. Some people like to serve it over mashed potatoes, just whatever your heart desires. I've even seen people serve this over rice. So I do have some noodles that I've already cooked, so we'll be serving this over noodles. So we'll plate this up and do a taste test for y'all.
Wow, this looks delish.
All right, y'all.
So
we're gonna do a taste test for you, and I'm gonna let my honey go first.
Right, man, this looks so good.
It does look good.
The meat's just like falling apart.
The meat is so tender. Even as I was trying to mix in that sour cream, the meat was just falling apart. So y'all be careful with that. Even the dog wants some. What is it, Odie?
The mushrooms taste delish. The seasoning's just right. The meat's just like so tender. These noodles are amazing. This is amazing. This is
1
really
out of 10.
Definitely a 10.
Definitely a 10?
Definitely a 10.
Wow, definitely a 10, y'all.
Yeah, this is so good.
All right, well, I'm going to give it a try and tell y'all what I think. So let's see.
That's super good.
Oh, I like that. All this seasonings just blend so well together. That meat is so tender. Oh, that is good. Definitely give this one a try, y'all. All right, thanks for joining us today. We're so grateful for each and every one of you. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of our YouTube family. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any recipe suggestions, please comment below. We'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.
Share us with your friends, guys. We need you.
Yes, we need each and every one of you. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.